What's up, duelists? This weekend is RBET Los Angeles, and today I'm going to be giving you a little bit of the schedule of what this weekend's going to look like. If you guys want an Edison format video, well, just make sure and stay tuned for this weekend because it's going to be nonstop bangers from start to finish. The biggest tournament of the year so far for Edison format, so it's going to be really hype. But yeah, so Friday night, if you're in town, if you're in RBET if you're in town for RBET LA and you're there a day early, you want to get a little warm-up the night before. There's a Champion Pack Trap Dust Shoot tournament at Collectible Exchange the night before. Starts at 6 p.m. $15 entry, additional prizing after 20 players show up. So if you guys want to get a last-minute warm-up the night before RBET LA, come through for that. Saturday, the main event is going to be 8 rounds. There's going to be 8 rounds of Swiss on Saturday. Top Cut's going to take place on Sunday. The event is now capped, so obviously you cannot enter it. But if you do show up and there's no shows, then you could maybe get into the main event if you're there early enough. Deck list submission starts at 9 a.m. and round 1 will begin at 10 a.m. Pacific. Now, side events, I know a lot of you guys didn't make it into the main event. Maybe you don't have time for the main event. Maybe you just want to come play a side event, check out the vibes, meet up with some Edison players while you're there because everyone and their mom's going to be there. The side events will start firing after round 3. So if you come before round 3, there probably won't be much table space for you guys. It's going to be a packed house. We sold it out, obviously, so before round 3, if you're planning on just playing side events, I'd recommend sleeping in a little bit. Come a little bit later in the day, around round 3, so maybe 11:30 noon. Come through, and there's going to be Winamats. There's going to be Yggdrasil mats, which I'm sure you guys know. Yggdrasil mats are the goated match. They're the match that sponsor these events and go to the top 8 players, etc. There's Win a Yggdrasil mat, 8-man flights, $20 entry, single elimination, firing basically all day. On Saturday, there's going to be not only Edison format for the side event 8-man flights, but there's also going to be GOAT format and Tengu plant format if you guys want to enter those as well. As long as they fill out, of course, you can't have an 8-man flight without 8 men, 8 big, strong boys playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Together, half naked. Anyway, moving on to Sunday. Sunday's where the good shit really comes in. We've got the main event, top 16 playout. Starts again at 10 a.m. Make sure you're there sharp if you're in top 16. And there's a massive side event Sunday. So if you're in town for the full weekend and you want something to do on Sunday, there's going to be yet another banger Edison format side event. First place gets their choice of a PlayStation 5 or the RBET exclusive Yggdrasil mat. And second place will get the other one that first place doesn't want. 64 player capacity, $20 entry. PS5 tournament basically starts at noon, but sign up start at 11 a.m. So let's say you're even in top 16 and you lose round 1 of top 16, but you're just still fiending for some Edison format. Sign up for the top for the 64 player fucking thing. You guys get the idea. This weekend's gonna be a blast. I've been running around like a chicken with his head cut off. All of the people involved in this event: Alberto, Juan Swagger, you may know him, of course, Totagon, Lee Park, Yggdrasil, Materius. They've all been, of course, putting in hours and hours of overtime to make sure this event is as poppin' as possible. It's going to be 3 full days of banger Yu-Gi-Oh! We may even try to get some of these additional matches covered on other channels as well. We're going to have multiple streamed feature matches or recorded feature matches, not just the one that's going to be on the mainstream on this channel as well. It's just going to be such a huge community event for Edison format. And if you guys are excited for it, make sure you're subscribed and tuned into the coverage this weekend. Now, a few other things that I wanted to cover before we close out of this is there is a venue change for RBET New York due to some other issues behind the scenes that I won't elaborate on in this video. We're going to be required to change venues, but if you're signed up for RBET New York, the new venue is going to be not too far off from where the last one was. So it's basically the same thing. Don't think about it. Just look at the address when the day is approaching. And if you were still planning on coming to RBET New York, don't fret about anything. We're just moving venues, moving a few blocks down a certain way. So don't trip about it too much. But that's just a little piece of information I figured I'd throw out there. We are no longer hosting it at a certain place. The places, the new venue will be in the sign up sheet in the description below. So good stuff. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is just a quick brief little update video before the events of this weekend unfold. I really appreciate all the kind words we get surrounding these events, and I'm really excited to put on this stuff for you guys. And once again, thank you guys for all your patience with this. We are but a ragtag group of community interested folks looking to make really fun events for people who want to play the best format of all time, which is Edison format. And we're not a multi-billion-dollar company, so bear with us, but we've been trying to keep open lines of communication with everyone and making sure everyone's happy. So just let me know on Discord or anything if there's anything that you need regarding these events, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.